Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today, you want to get the Play-Doh out? Today I am starting my weekend vlog. It's Friday morning and we are unexpectedly staying home. I'll help you in 1 second, okay? We're unexpectedly staying home because one of my babies is sick, and so we'll be home for a while, if you know what I mean. So, we are staying home, resting, getting some things done around the house, and reading, most likely. So I am just gonna clean up the kitchen this morning, empty the dishwasher, get some leftover dishes loaded in, and probably clean the floors up here. But my son is eating breakfast and playing with Play-Doh at the same time, because why not? And Mabel is just sitting, helping me in the kitchen. Mabel, what are you doing? Are you on the phone? This is our guest bedroom. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but my parents gave us this bed when they moved out of their house and came with this comforter. And this was probably 7 or 8 years ago now. And so we have decided to replace this at the recommendation of my parents because they gifted us this beautiful quilted set. So this is for a pillowcase. Or this is a pillowcase, and then here's the quilt. It's gorgeous, so you can watch as I trade all of this out. Can you say hi?
No, I'm making a pop.
I'm making a Pop-Tart.
No, look this ball.
Oh, look at that ball.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you like your new bed? I mean, the guest bed?
Yeah. Can I see it? Can I see it?
We're in Santa jammies in September. Correction, before I go on, the quilt is from my auntie. My auntie Naomi was my mom's college roommate, and she's the godmother of all 4 kids in my family. So auntie gifted us that quilt, and we really like it. So next I'm gonna go play with the kids for a while, and I normally stick in an audiobook while I do that, so I thought I'd tell you about what I'm reading. On audio, I'm reading Normal People by Sally Rooney. I'm about 75% of the way through this one, so I should get this one done easily today. This one is really good. It is about Marianne and Connell, and they kind of started a relationship. Hi, buddy.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the phone.
Can I see it?
Sure. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, let me finish and I'll come play. Anyway, Marianne and Connell start a relationship secretly in high school, and then they continue on. Every so often we check in on them every few months, every few weeks, and hear about where their relationship is going. It is very plain and normal, like the title says, but I am very invested in the characters and to see what is going to happen to their relationship. And then physically, I'm reading Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This wasn't on any sort of TBR for me this month, but I got it on my library holds. You're gonna eat that Pop-Tart? Okay, it's Pop-Tart morning at our house. Oh, you spilled it. Can you pick it up?
I already did it.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, came in at the library and I needed to start it. I'm about a third to a half of the way in, and I'm enjoying it. I am not a tennis player or a sportsy person whatsoever, but I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, and she just captivates us and makes us care about these characters, even if we don't necessarily care what they're doing. So I don't know if I'll be able to pick this one up with just two babies at home, one not feeling super great. So I'll be listening to Normal People and then maybe picking up a different audiobook. So we will see. Theodore's taking a rest in a box. Silly boy. Mabel's tickling his toes.
It's ready.
Yep. Theodore, can you tell me why you get to pick 2 Skittles?
Of course, I went potty.
Good job. And what was dry?
My pants.
Your pants were dry and you went potty, so you get 2 Skittles. Should we look at them? What colors did you pick?
I choose
Show us.
orange one.
Orange ones. 1, 2. Say yay, Theo.
Yay, here.
Good job.
They're juicy and crunchy.
They're juicy and crunchy. I finished it. It was really good. I loved the characters of Connell and Marianne and how, like the title says, they were just...
Mommy.
I'm just letting my vlog know how I liked the book. Anyway, how they were normal people and how they struggled with real life issues just like most of us. Marianne had some abusive relationships that she had to deal with throughout, and also just some insecurities about the way she looked and about what people thought of her. And then Connell had to deal with mental health and also some class issues, that he wasn't as rich as some of his friends and he had to deal with paying for college in a different way than most of his other peers. So I liked this one. I think I'm probably going to give it 4 stars just because it wasn't my ultimate favorite book. That's what I normally save 5 stars for, some new favorites, but this was good. And now I need to decide what I'm going to listen to next. I might listen to a Kristin Hannah book. I have a couple on Scribd that are available. Distant Shores, I think, and Home Again are available. So we'll see about that. I need to read the rest of the Kristin Hannahs. I was doing the summer of Kristin Hannah and now it's turning into the second half of the year of Kristin Hannah. So that's okay. I obviously want to read other things interspersed with all those Kristin Hannahs. So here, Mabel wants to say hi before I end this clip. Mabel, say hi. Yeah. How are you doing? She's gonna have her own vlog channel before we know it. All right, so we are about to have lunch on Friday. Right, Mabel? And I'll start listening to a new audiobook once we are done. Hello, everyone. Say hi.
Hi.
So, I just wanted to update you on... Theo does too. On the book that I started. I started Distant Shores by Kristin Hannah. I'm reading it as an audiobook. And I'm about 3 chapters in. We'll tell them what we're doing in a second, okay? And it is okay so far. It's about a woman named Elizabeth and her husband Jack, and they kind of have lost their passion both for each other and for their lives, it sounds like. And so they're about 45. They've been married for 20 some years and they just need to find who they are again. So she started going to this women's passion support group. And she's at that meeting right now. But can we tell them what we're doing now? It's Theodore's quiet time. So what are we going to do?
Watch See.
We're gonna watch a little bit of a movie, right?
Yeah.
What movie do you want to watch?
I want to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh, you want to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Mabel just went down for her second nap, and Theo and I are going to watch a little bit of TV, but maybe that will lead toward a little bit of an NAP. We'll see. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Hello, everyone. I look crazy because we've been playing, right?
Yeah.
What have we been doing? Listening to the Okie Dokie Brothers. If you have kids and don't know this group, the Okie Dokie Brothers are from Minnesota, and they have like folksy, fun songs that adults like too. And we've been playing Airplane, right? And Tickling Mabel. And I've been listening to my audiobook, To Distant Shores. I don't know how far I am into it yet. It seems like Kristin Hannah's books always have mommy issues. You know, like either the main character has trouble with their mom, or Theodore, can you sit for a second? Thank you. Or the main character has issues with their kids. So I've noticed that is a common theme amongst all of them. So I wonder if Kristin Hannah has something going on with her mom or her kids. I don't know. Or she just feels like she can write for that group of people because she is a mom or has a mom. I don't know. We're crazy. And yes, we've been in jammies all day because that's how the day is. And we've been relaxing and having so much fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're off to go play some more. Say bye.
Bye.
The way that the lady rides. This is the way that the gentleman rides. Gallop trot, gallop trot, gallop trot, gallop trot, gallop trot. And this is the way that the farmer rides. Hoppity hoy, hoppity hoy, hoppity hoy, 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 hoy. Hi everyone. It's been a while since I've updated you, but I wanted to show you some behind the scenes of my bullet journal setup. I'm recording my bullet journal for the month of October. This will actually be uploaded on Sunday. So you'll see the setup before you see this vlog, or if you haven't seen the setup, I'll link it up above so you can see it. But I'm currently sprinting on Kim's channel from Whimsical Narratives, and I needed to get motivated to do this setup because it's got to go up on Sunday, like I said, we're 2 days away. So I am basing this setup off of the book I finished today, Normal People. You can see it right here. Oh, fell down. Sorry for all of the lights, but I'll speed this up a little bit so you can watch some behind the scenes. I normally listen to a book while I set this up, and now that I'm listening to a book on Scribd, I can listen to it from my computer while my phone is recording. I need to invest in a camera because I'm sick of recording on my phone and not being able to like listen to an audiobook while I'm filming these kind of B-roll things. So, starting with the green. Ta-da. Gotta make sure it's good up here. Oh, you can see my high-waisted pants. But yeah, I will maybe speed it up so you can see how I look when I'm setting up my bullet journal. It's a lot of just sitting here. Oh, another thing to note, both kids are in bed. It is 7:27. Both kids were asleep by 7:05. Mabel normally goes to bed around 6:45, 7. But Theodore, no, he does not go to bed that early. So this is a miracle. My husband and I are going to have the whole night to just hang out. You can probably see in the background that he is going to be playing video games. He got a PS5, did I mention? He's very excited about that. And I will be doing this setup, maybe editing it a little bit, and then sprinting. I just want to show you how it turned out. Ta-da! I'm really proud of it. I think it looks good. So simple, but yet we'll have that reminder of we're all normal. Things happen to us. So anyway, that is the setup for October. I am currently filling in my reading journal because I finished Normal People. So I am up to 9 books finished this month, and it's the 16th. I am doing sprints with Kim and reading Distant Shores. I'm on chapter 23 of 29. So getting pretty far, and then once I'm done filling in my journal, here, I'll turn you around. I will jump to Carrie Soto because I haven't gotten to read any of that physically today. So I'll jump to that. It's been a good evening messing around with my bullet journal and listening to Distant Shores. We got the kids to bed by 7. Did I say that already? It just is like amazing to me. So I'm here drinking some wine, enjoying the evening. Say good morning.
Good morning.
We had a good night last night. Well, kind of. We cuddled a lot last night, didn't we?
And watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yes, that was yesterday during our quiet time. We watched Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. But we had a semi-alright night. Lots of cuddling, which is good for sick babes, I guess. And I read a lot. I got my bullet journal video recorded. I have not edited it yet, so we'll see if we can get that done today. But an update on reading. I got to 75% of the way through Distant Shores, which is amazing. 3/4 of the way through a book that I just started yesterday. That's awesome. Theodore is playing on Willie's back right now. And then in Carrie Soto is Back, I read probably like 50 pages in this one yesterday. It's very enticing. If I haven't explained what this one is about, which most of you probably know, but this one is about Carrie Soto. She is a tennis player, and she holds the title for most slams won for a single female player.
Open this.
Okay. See if I can do it one-handed. Oh. Pull. Pull, pull, pull right there. Pull. Here, have Daddy do it. Thank you. And she retired about 10 years ago, and now it's 10 years later, and a different tennis player has tied her Grand Slam amount, or her slam amount. It's like 20 wins or whatever. So she comes out of retirement and she enters in the 4 main opens, US, Australian, French, and Wimbledon. And she's going to try to reclaim her title for the most slams won. So we follow her during her training and as she plays in these Grand Slams, and the chapters are so short, and like each chapter is a different match. So it's very fun to read and very easy. Theodore's still in his jammies this morning. We've been playing with Play-Doh, right? Can you show him what you're doing?
Making little Play-Doh.
Making little Play-Dohs.
I dropped that one.
With a lemon zester. Right? Or what is that, lemon juicer?
Yes.
Show us how it works.
Right? This.
Oh, cool.
Like that.
Very cool. Today we are just laying low. We'll probably go for a walk at some point to get some fresh air, but otherwise we're just hanging out. Yes, you do want to take a walk, but your sister is napping right now, so we've got to wait until she's awake.
Okay.
Okay. That's our plan for the day. I'll probably listen to Distant Shores. I'll likely finish it today if I can get through 75% of it yesterday. And then I'll probably jump to another Kristin Hannah. Got to try to get those done, but also continue to physically read Carrie Soto. Hello everyone. It is almost 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. We watched Cars. That was the first time Theodore had ever seen that movie, and I think he liked it. He got a little bored by the end, but it's hard for a 2-year-old to sit for that long. He also was tired and trying not to fall asleep, so he decided to get up and play with toys. So now we are outside. It is hot. It's 81 degrees on September 16th. September 17th. And I finished, what Kristin Hannah was I even reading? Distant Shores. I finished Distant Shores and it was just okay. It wasn't super thrilling, kind of cliche. Honestly, a lot of her older ones I've noticed are really... Oh, yay! Theodore went potty, so he got an orange Skittle. Anyway, they're just very predictable, I guess I would say. And so this one was about our main character, Elizabeth, Birdie, she was called. And she was just trying to figure out who she was without her husband, they had been together for like 25 years. And she'd never felt like she could follow her own passion. She was always living for her husband or for her daughters. And so they took a break from their marriage and she figured out who she was and what she wanted. So it was just, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it as much as I have other Kristin Hannahs, unfortunately. This is one that my friend picked for our book club. She is a big Kristin Hannah lover too, and so we'll see what we have to discuss. I don't know. It might not be super wonderful for discussion, but we'll see. Alexa, if you're watching this, no offense to your book choice. It just wasn't my favorite. And there's Willie. So we are just sitting outside. I think I will sit and I don't know what I'm gonna read. I really do want to read more Carrie Soto, but because it's my physical read, I really need to pay attention. Whereas if I start Homefront by Kristin Hannah, we got little remote control cars out for Theo to play with. They're making really annoying sounds. Anyway, If I Read Homefront by Kristin Hannah, I have the audiobook. Whoa! That was crazy. That just flew over our house. I don't know where it's going to, where it's coming from. Theodore thought it was really cool though. Anyway, If I Read Homefront by Kristin Hannah, I have the audiobook on Libby, and I actually started listening to this one, but it was on Scribd and it was the abridged version. So that was too bad. So I kind of already know some of the story already, but I think this one sounds good. This one is about a woman who was in the Army, in the Coast Guard maybe, and she's called up for active duty and she has to leave her kids and her husband. So that should be good. We're gonna sit out here and play and read. It's been a while since we chatted. We had dinner, breakfast for dinner, Brinner as we call it, eggs, bacon, and toast. The best breakfast according to the Gergich family on Parks and Recreation. Anyway, after dinner we played a little bit outside on the swing set and got the kids to bed by 7 o'clock again, which is just crazy. So we have been hanging out down in the basement. My husband's playing some video games. I edited and uploaded my bullet journal setup for October. I realize I should have videoed that process, but my phone was sitting over there and I'm sitting here and I was lazy and didn't go get it. So that took about an hour to do. I had to edit the video and then do a voiceover, which I'm never fond of doing. But I will link that video up above if you want to see it. Anyway, for the rest of the night, I probably will catch up on some YouTube videos. My notifications are full. So I will be watching some of those and then I'll continue with Carrie Soto. I also did start listening to Homefront by Kristin Hannah when I was nursing Mabel before bed. That one is about a woman who is in the National Guard, not the Coast Guard, and I think it is about her going off to the war in Afghanistan. So that's very interesting. I normally have read war books where the man goes to war, and so it'll be nice to read one where the woman goes off. And so I got like 3 chapters into that, but if I read any more tonight, it will be in Carrie Soto because I'm very excited to hear how she's gonna do in these slams. It sounds like she's a real person playing tennis, but that's what it feels like when I read it. So that's where we are tonight, and I probably will not check in unless anything super exciting happens.
Brush it just turns into a big football, and that's what happened. So it was just looking really tangled, and I was like, maybe I'll brush it. I know girls like brush their hair, and it was a horrible idea. I knew it would be a horrible idea, and I did it anyway. But if you know, you know. For curly-haired girls, brushes are your worst enemy. Like, I literally only brush my hair right when I get out of the shower. Like, I comb through it, and that's it. Like, other than that, I never brush my hair. And it's because it becomes a huge football. So anyway, just trying to fix it up. Like, giving it a little bit of, organized curl, being able to kind of, like, soothe it before we leave to go to the zoo. I'm not a big zoo person. I actually, really don't like zoos. No offense to zoos, but, full offense. I just don't really like zoos very much. We're gonna go to the Santa Barbara Zoo today, and this zoo,
Good morning. It's Sunday and I'm out just letting the dogs outside to go to the bathroom, and I thought I'd update you on the illness. Both my husband and I started feeling a sore throat last night. So this morning he tested and he was positive and I tested and was still negative, and I don't believe it. So we are going to be staying home all week long with our children. And so this morning we're trying to figure out how we're gonna get some groceries and what we're gonna do all week. So fun. Carrie Soto, I read a bit more before bed and haven't read any more in Homefront, so that'll probably be listened to today. But here, let me show you the puppies. Here's Bonnie. They got haircuts recently, so they look so pretty. And there's Barrett. Hi, Bear Bear. Hi, puppy girl. Yeah. They fight for pets. It's a beautiful day. Maybe we'll go on a walk again today. But I don't know. Theodore is kind of a little bit crabby. We haven't had the heart to test him again because when we did the first test, he screamed and cried and was mad at us for a while. So he had a fever on Friday, so we're probably going to count that as a good old positive. So we are just in a household of illness. So fun. Theodore learned a new trick.
Yeah, I'm doing that again.
Yeah, let's see it.
Wanted you to see these are all of the books I've read in my TBR jar, so it's still full, but that's okay. I'm happy to take all of those out. I don't mind my lovely child's table. I am so close to finishing and I just want to cheer for Carrie. I feel like I'm at the tennis match willing her to win one of these slams, and so it is just really, really fun. A sickness update. 3 out of the 4 of us are positive. I am still managing to test negative, but again, I think that is a lie. Because my throat hurts and I'm not feeling the greatest. So we are going to be here all week long. We're going to get sick of each other real fast. No, just kidding. We'll have a good time. But it'll be weird. So Willie just said it'll be kind of like a vacation. Kind of a staycation at home. We still have to figure out the food situation, but otherwise we will have lots of quality time. I'm going to try to finish this while we sit out here. The boys are watering the flowers, and Mabel's sitting in the stroller playing with some toys. Oh my goodness, she's gonna pull up! Mabel, you've never done that before. You gonna pull up, Mabel?
Hi. Hi.
Okay, ready? Let's do it.
Anyway, we're just hanging out and enjoying some cooler, overcast weather. Oh, I don't think so. I think the color you're looking for is blue.
This one. Okay.
Can you flip it like this?
Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's this one. It's not like this.
Yay! Very good. Hello. I look lovely after a day at home with children. We had a good day. It was mostly playing, lots of outside time, walking, and now the kids are in bed, almost asleep. Theodore is having a little bit rougher time of it tonight, but it's 7:15 and they're both almost asleep, so that's good enough for me. On Sunday nights, Willie and I always have a family meeting where we go over the next week's events and then anything else coming up for the month, go over some budget stuff, and then anything else that needs to be talked about, just so that we are on the same page with everything. We just started this a couple weeks ago and it's working well for us. So we are going to do that tonight and then watch the first episode in the new season of Great British Baking Show. I'm excited for that. It always makes me want to eat some sort of treat though, and we don't really have anything. One thing in our meeting tonight is we're going to figure out what we're going to do for groceries and food. We need to figure that out if we're going to do a grocery pickup or what. Anyway, so I am just waiting for Willie to come down after sitting in the chair in the hallway for Theodore. That's the way we got Theodore to sleep after laying with him. He got used to us laying with him, and now we use the chair method, and the chair's in the hallway, and we have to sit there for a little bit until he is asleep. Anyway, that's probably going into too much detail. I have read a bit since I last updated you. I have probably 40 pages left in Carrie Soto. There's one Open left. The US Open is left. We have been to Australia, we've been to France, we've been to England, to Wimbledon. So we'll see what happens in the last slam. And then I've also listened to quite a bit of Homefront. This one is about, I can't think of it right, Jolene. And she's in the National Guard, and when she's in a really rough patch with her husband and her 12-year-old daughter, she has a 4-year-old daughter too, but the 12-year-old daughter is more of a rough patch. Anyway, when she's having a rough patch with them, she gets deployed to fight in Iraq. So she is prepping for that deployment, and it should be good. It's probably going to pull at the heartstrings a little bit, this one. So that's where we're at. I'll check in a little bit later, but it's been an all right weekend. Pretty laid back, lots of good reading done, and some good things around the house, but great family time. Okay, I have like 20 pages left, and I'm gonna call it a night for updating you, but I am likely going to finish this in bed. Willie just went upstairs. He is having some chills and wanting to go to bed. I don't even have my watch on. What time is it? I don't know, 9:30? And I think I should get ready for bed too, just with the kids feeling not so great, us feeling not so great. I should get as much sleep as possible, but I will definitely finish this right before bed because it's insane. I am really, really liking it. I've heard that some people don't like this one as much by Taylor Jenkins Reid, but I really like it. So I think I think it'll be 5 stars. All of Taylor Jenkins Reid has been 5 stars for me, and I don't think this one is an exception. It's really good, and I'm excited to finish it tonight. I will close out the vlog tomorrow morning. I think I'll have finished 3 books in this 3-day vlog, so that's really awesome. But I will close out the vlog tomorrow morning and let you know my final thoughts on Carrie Soto. All right, good night. Hello. I know I said I'd update you Monday morning, but it is now Monday at 4:15 because this morning Willie and I woke up feeling so yucky. I could barely do a thing. However, I did want to close out the vlog and let you know that I finished Carrie Soto, and I realized that Carrie Soto was my 100th book of the year. That was a great book to reach my 100 book. It wasn't even a goal, but my count of 100 books so far for the year. It was a 5-star read. I absolutely loved it. I felt so thrilled reading about Carrie and her journey toward getting or winning some slam titles in tennis, and I honestly just wanted to cheer for her throughout the whole book. So I really, really liked it. I know that some people didn't like it as much. So it was a good weekend, a relaxing weekend, but we're not feeling the greatest. So we'll see how the week goes, but I'm hoping that the time off of work just allows me to read more books. Yay! Mabel, do you want to say bye? Mabel, say bye. Okay.